Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today is episode 13 of our Let's Play series on Fenton Forest by Stevie. And before we get kicked off with today's video, if you like the video, please hit the like button. That will help us out with the YouTube algorithm. And if you'd like to see more content from the channel, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell notification icon so you get notified when we post new content. So, hello and welcome back to the farm. Here we are on the farm, and we've been doing a couple of little tasks and chores before we came onto the session today, and we've actually bought a couple of fields. So basically, what we're going to do is I've actually acquired a new field. And I've actually acquired field 25, and it's kind of a bit late to plant now a lot of crops because we're now the first day of summer, and this early summer period, it's kind of one of those dead periods in between the various sort of phases where we can't really plant very much. We can't do very much with the fields. So really the only thing we can really do now is either start to prepare for harvest, do some chores and things, and essentially some other activities. But one of the things I did just before we got to that point is I bought this field 25. And field 25 was already planted with soybeans, and I kind of decided I want another field. So I bought this one. It's already been pre-planted. However, the field's not in the best shape. It hasn't been ploughed. It needs ploughing, and I'm not going to plough it. I'm actually going to leave it as is, and I'm going to kind of do the work to actually improve the soil and so on, to do some fertilizer and so on, see if we can get somewhere with it. So, and see if we actually get a reasonable yield. It's soybeans. They're useful. We can basically make use of them. And so, well, that's one of the first things we do. And it's an odd-shaped field. It's a non-square field. So we're going to get to play with course plays, advanced or more advanced features when it comes to setting up routes. The other thing that we've done off camera as well is I've set up some more auto-drive routes to deliver and visit things like the animal dealer, this grain storage, and the supermarket and the spinnery, in preparation for some later activities. So what we're going to do is head over to field 25. I've already kind of set up a couple of auto drive routes to get to the field. As you can see, there's a tractor already down here. The field is a odd shaped field, and as you can see, we've got some growth on here. The fruit type is soybeans. It's growing. It's in its kind of first stage, and as you can see, it is well, yeah, we've got no soil data, so we have no idea what we're going to do. So this is the tractor we're going to use. We're going to spray this field, but at the same time we are going to operate the sensor on the front to get some field data. So what I'm going to do is, first off, I'm going to sort out the actual field. So we want field 25, current field field position for the starting location. Now we're actually going to use this corner here, which is the north east corner, and we're going to do starting direction. Well, we're kind of going to do longer surge, I think, or automatic. Now, this is an interesting field because we need a headland, and what we're going to do is we are going to do a headland around the field. So we've got lots of options here. Short edges, narrow field, so it's a narrow field. We should have used that for something like this actually. But we're going to do it around. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do... Oh, that's too many. we're going to do 2 headland passes, and we're going to keep the corners smooth. We allow for an overlap. Field centre, we'll leave that as is. Start working on headland passes, and then we'll basically do the up down rows. We're going to go clockwise, so we're going to go this way around, and let's say we're going to do that. We've got working width, we know our sort of width, so if we do generate course, this should take a minute. As you can see, it's done those nice headlands and so on, so that should basically do the trick. So if we go back here, and we can start this, but first things first, we need to get the front unit, the sensor, operational. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on that sensor, and then we need to unfold it and lower it. And then we're going to do drive course from first waypoint. And what that will do is essentially allow us to collect data about the field, so we can then use that for the precision farming mod. We're going to spray at the same time, so we're going to get some application of the good old fertilizer, and hopefully this will improve the situation a little bit. But this, I say, this field has had no work done on it. It's been essentially an AI field up until the point at which we basically took over this field. And unfortunately, this doesn't appear to have actually done anything. We don't know what the field's data is. It's not spraying at the moment, which is unfortunate. But we'll leave this to it and see what happens, and we should get some. We'll get some field data anyway, and then we can go from there. So I'm going to leave that to it, but I'm also going to head over here, and I am going to check on this guy over here. So this was our big field, and we bought this last time, and I'm going to set this off on this main field as well, just to get this guy running on here and to fertilize this field. So what we're going to do is essentially set this up on this field, and we're going to do the northwest corner, and we'll just do generate course, and hopefully, okay, the working width here is a little bit off. For some reason it was at 2 meters. We actually need to do the starting direction to be manual, because we actually want it to go this way around. And then what we'll do is first waypoint, and we'll set it to drive course. And this should set itself off on that field. And this will basically, oops, I don't know why we're underneath the unit. And we're going to let that go and do its thing as well. So let's head back to the farmyard, because we've got another couple of tasks we need to do. So we're going to head off, and we should have brought a vehicle down here, but that's fine. And we're going to let, we're going to let those 2 units basically get on with some tasks, spraying and getting everything the sensor data done on the field, so we know the soil situation, and hopefully that will basically come back with something useful. Now, what we're going to do next is set up another bit of production. So what I'm going to do is grab the Land Rover and head up to the production lot, and basically pick up the semi-trailer, and basically we will head up to pick up something that we haven't actually had. So what we're going to do is we will pick up the semi-trailer, and what I'm going to do is I'll drive up there and we'll go up to Podlot 1 and I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, so we're at the prod lot, and what I'm going to do is send this guy back to the house. And we will take the semi along with the cattle trailer, and we are going to head up to the animal dealer. So I've actually set up auto drive routes to go up to the animal dealer and also down from the animal dealer. However, we are not going to use them to drive up there, but we have sort of done a few routes that basically round the thing. So we've got a route so we can go to the drop-off locations up here, and also pick up at the animal dealer. We are going to get some sheep, so this is one of the things we need to pick up, and we are going to pick up some sheep. Quarter knots. We'll drive these down to the sheep pens, and we'll pick up some sheep. So let's have a look at the sheep, what we've got in sort of options here. We've got a large breed, grows moderately fast, has a modest wool production, requires a medium amount of feed, and that's a Dorset. Merino is a medium breed that's used for wool production, grows slowly but is not very prolific, but doesn't require a lot of feed. It's an adult. Large breed sheep grows extremely fast, producing a modest amount of wool. And the Dorper but produces no wool. We want wool, so let's see. I think we're going to possibly modest amount of wool. Modest amount of wool. Requires lots of feed as an adult, is prolific and slow maturing. Do you want merino? We kind of, I don't know what we kind of want actually. Let's just we don't have any, there's no male sheep, which is weird. Prolific and fast maturing. This, I guess, is I guess we want these two to really. Using modest amount of wool requires a lot of feed as an adult. I think we might want to go for the Suffolk, to be honest. So let's get some Suffolk sheep. See if we get close to 15,000's worth of sheep of this one. Let's get some merino, which are good for wool production. Get a few Dorset as well. I have no idea how many sheep we've got at the moment. Yeah, so I think that will be enough. So we bought 26,000 in livestock. So let's check out and try out the new thing. So we're going to go to the sheep pen actually. And this should take us all the way there. So with that, let's head back to the yard and the sheep pen and unload these sheep. And I'll see you in a minute. Okay, we are nearly back at the sheep pens, and once we get round here we'll be able to unload. I'll try and remember where the actual unload point is, to be honest. Let me just check, so this is it. Yeah. That's it. I'm not sure which one these are, but we'll see in a minute. So let's go into okay. Quite a large flock going on here. We've got 58 sheep, which is quite a lot, which is good. Let's close the gate. Send this back to prod lot 1, partly because we don't need it anymore at this stage, and what we need is, we will sort out the water presently, but we do need to sort out our food requirements. So let's head over. And I need to figure out what we've got in terms of food and straw. I shouldn't have taken this one, I should have taken the smaller one, but this will be fine for right. The other tipper truck is in the shed. Okay, we need, I think we need grass. Pretty sure we need grass. And we need, yeah, I think we just need grass, to be honest. That's all the grass we've got in the silo, so let's hope it's enough. We did get an awful lot of sheep, so we just need to make sure we've got enough feed for this. So we will do, and we'll also sort the water out once we've got things sorted. So let's head up here. I think we may need to do a purchase of grass and, oh no, we don't need to do a purchase of grass, which is great. And what I'm going to do is actually going to drop this at the silo. Let that get on with it, and I will go and grab the water tanker because we need to fill up the water, and that is over by the water. So let's go and grab that, and then we've got the sheep running, we've got the cows running, we've got the pigs running. We'll actually do a bit of an animal check in a minute, because we're going to have to do some feeding of all the animals. Actually, I think we'll have to do a feeding. Need to check actually. Let's head down to the sheep again, and we'll kind of, because we are driving and we're not using auto drive, we don't need to follow our routes. He's going to unload there, and we're going to go counter clockwise to the travel routes. You can see we have, and that's absolutely awesome. See, this is our popular trees. We planted these quite early on, actually. Where he's going. I have no idea where he's going, but that's weird. That's fine. We will fill this up. We've got enough water, so let's check on our animals. So cows need food. It's close to the end of their day. Pigs will need some food as well. We do need to, I don't know about these, we've got a whole bunch of things that need to be done with these. Chickens, we have no chickens, so we're good. Sheep are pretty much sorted for the moment. We will need grass very soon. So we need to get an alternate source of grass or hay. So I'm thinking straw bales, or sorry, not straw bales, hay bales. Get a bunch of those, and then we are sorted for that. That should solve that problem. So yeah, let's kind of do that. So we've got these guys, and these are all working. They haven't produced any milk, which is weird. I do actually have a couple here, I think. So I'm not sure why we've got no milk. We should have milk, and we should have slurry. We don't seem to have any slurry from any of these. We do have solid manure. I'm not sure why we're not getting any horses. We haven't got any horses yet, so very good on that. Let's take this round. I'm gonna. Not sure why he's. Just gonna okay, that's actually empty. I'm not sure why that actually ended up doing a loop, but we will pop him down here. And let's send this guy up to the water. We don't actually need to drive up to the water, actually. We will let him do the water. This one is a water. Stop. Farm water, there it is. Let's send him up there. And leave him to it. And there we go. We've done a couple of little tasks today. So getting the sheep sorted. They should start producing wool, I guess. Very soon, hopefully. And we should have that sort of going for us. If we take a look at the map, worth just seeing where the various things are. So here we are. These guys are running. Let's have a look at precision farming. We can see the data now from this field. It's done our headlands. It's on the up and down rows. It's getting a nice bit of field data, which is really, really cool. This mod that we're using on here is brilliant. It enables you to do field-wide soil collection data tasks without having to kind of go around and dig little spots. You can run it as we've just run it with it on the front of a sprayer, and it just goes and does its thing. So that's really, really cool. And we can look at the information for the field. The pH is reasonable. The nitrogen levels are kind of bad, but we should really check that out. So let's grab the Land Rover, which should be over here somewhere. Let's just drive down there, and we'll sort of kind of end out the episode on that field, checking it out, and we'll sort of kind of plan what we need to do next on there. So let me just grab the Land Rover, and we'll just head down there and have a look at that field, and then we'll probably have to arrange something to do some spraying on there, and with that, and then we'll end out the episode. So let's just have a look at our field. So here we are. Nitrogen level apparently is perfect. Which is intriguing given the red nature of that field. Apparently it is a perfect level. In places it's bad, in places it's good. Really not sure. The pH level is bad though. We do need to deal with that, I think. So what I'll probably do is grab the lime. Actually, I don't think we can put lime on at this stage. Be interesting to know actually if we can put lime on at this stage. If we can, that will probably solve the problem of the pH. But yeah. So with that, we will end out today's episode. And hopefully you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more of the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. But with that, thanks for watching, everybody. We shall see you guys next time. And goodbye from Fenton Forest. And we will see you next time. Have a great day.